guys, it's been so long since I filmed a video. I'm kind of overwhelmed with the amount of stuff I want to talk to you about. So for this first Get Ready With Me video back, I have narrowed it down to 3 things. The first is a couple updates to my skincare routine that I'm really happy with. The second is the spring summer launch I got most excited about and bought the most stuff from. A lot of really pretty eyeshadows and cheek products. And third is my current favorite lip product. So all really good things. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my skincare. I have a new favorite morning cleanser. This is from a brand called Pura, which is carried by Nucia. And Nucia, they have a good track record with me because they've introduced me to a lot of great brands, most notably Fitglow. That was about, I think I did a video with them for Fitglow about a year ago, and that's become one of my all-time favorite brands. So they sent me a few products from Pura to try. I posted on Instagram and everybody was asking me what I thought, and just when I get sent products, I like to use them long enough that I can decide if I'm gonna repurchase with my own money, and the Countess Cleansing Nectar will definitely be repurchased. It's an unusual oil. It's kind of on the thinner side, almost like a milky texture, and once you add water, it foams up. It's such a great experience. I love using it. I don't think I've used anything else in the morning since I've got this, so love that. Next, I decide if I need my anti-acne products. I always use them at night, the 2 from Paula's Choice that I've used and loved for years, and then sometimes I use them in the morning, just kind of depends. A product I don't skip is a vitamin C serum. This one is from Drunk Elephant. Talked about it a ton. I just love vitamin C for its brightening properties mostly. I'm getting kind of low on this bottle, and in the recent Sephora sale, was gonna repurchase this, but I ended up trying a new brand's vitamin C serum that I've never tried before. It's actually a vitamin C oil. So once I get done with this, I'll start using that so I can review something new for you. And then my other huge favorite from Pura is their Jade Roller. This is so good. I think it came at the perfect time of year because with spring allergies, I feel like everything feels puffy, and just the cool jade, I just gently roll it, no pressure whatsoever. Try to roll always going towards my temples, and then it feels so good, especially around my eye area. I flip over to the smaller side and roll underneath my eye, and I could spend just minutes upon minutes rolling my jaw. I don't know why, but that feels so good. And then at the end, I roll down my neck. The only area I didn't roll today is underneath this eye. Jared and I went and we walked around the battlefield this morning after breakfast, and I don't know if I got bit by a bug, but it's kind of puffy, so I left that area free. But this is such a nice little thing to add to your skincare routine. I mentioned in my last skincare video what was on my wish list, one of these, and I just think it just feels like you're doing something extra nice. I feel a little bit like Lisa Eldridge when I'm rolling on my face. So if you haven't tried one of these, I think they're really cool. Then to finish up my skincare routine, I take an eye cream. This is actually an eye mask. It's the Belif First Aid 360 Eye Care Mask. In the evening, I slap this on just very liberally, but in the morning, I take the tiniest amount. I start by tapping it in, and then I smooth it all around my eye area. And then for a little bit of added moisture, I took the Pura Sweet Face, and then I let all of that sink in. Usually I'll go and I'll make coffee, make breakfast, do a couple things, and then when I sit down to do my makeup, that's when I've been applying my sunscreen. And for the past couple years, I feel like I'm so boring because I always recommend the same 2 sunscreens. So I said, I'm gonna try some new ones this year. Tried 2 new ones, didn't like either, so I'm back to the Paula's Choice and the Suntegrity. Today I used the Suntegrity 5-in-1 Natural Moisturizing Sunscreen. This is so good. I'm really in between shade Fair and Light. I ended up for this year purchasing the Fair shade because it doesn't have that much color to it. It's more of a tint, so you don't get any kind of flashback or white cast on your face. I love this product so much. So that is for sunscreen, and then for foundation, I used the Fitglow Beauty Vita-Active foundation. This is my second bottle. I went through a whole bottle in the shade 2, which I liked and I thought worked, but some days, I'm not sure why, maybe it was on days where I used a little bit more product, it looked a little bit yellow to me. So they offered a new shade 1.5, so I decided to try it, and I like this one better. I think for me, it's a little bit more neutral, so I don't have to blend it in as much, and I used it with their little brush. Just easy. This is less coverage than both the Gressa and the Sappho, which I really like, but it's great when I'm having a good skin day. I don't have a ton of stuff to cover. This one's awesome. I used 2 concealers today. Underneath my eyes, I used the Tarte Shape Tape in Light, and then everywhere else on my bug bite or whatever that is, around my nose and on blemishes, I used the little NARS concealer in a pot, and I have this in shade Vanilla. The spring summer launch I was so excited about is from Fitglow Beauty, and I bought 2 of their new cheek products. The first one I applied is called Beach Glow. Originally bought this thinking it was gonna be a blush topper. Way too dark for that, for me at least. If you're my skin tone and you want a highlighter from Fitglow, I much prefer Rosé. But Beach Glow works for me if I use it like I would something like the Sun Bunny bronzer from Too Faced, if you're familiar, like a glowy all over bronzer. So I take it on a loosely packed brush and just dust it on the top of my cheekbones, buff it onto my forehead a little bit and down my jaw, and it's really pretty, and it blends out really nicely. For highlighter, I use this Smashbox palette. This is a collaboration between Smashbox and Casey Holmes. I took these two shades, mixed them together, and used a small brush just so I could be very specific in my placement. And then the other cheek product from Fitglow that I bought is called Beach. So Beach Glow has the shimmer and Beach is the matte one, and I love this. Just this time of year, I love a warm bronzy blush. I just think it's so pretty and so flattering. Okay, and I think that's it. I just finished up with my brows and now I am ready for eyeshadow. So I'm gonna move a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing. For eyes, I'm gonna start out with the Equinox little trio from Fitglow Beauty. I'm gonna take the very shimmery white color on a small, this brush is from MOTD. This is called their Pencil Me In brush. I'm gonna take it around my inner corner just for a little glow, and then I'm gonna take the tiniest amount. Actually, my brows really need to be done, so I don't wanna draw too much attention to them, but I'm just gonna press in right underneath the high point of my brow, just whatever's left over on the brush. Moving on to a much fluffier brush. This is called the Blending Bestie. I'm gonna take the brown in the trio and just take this all through my crease from the outside corner all the way in. Spend a little bit of time making sure that it's all nicely blended. And then to add some shimmer to my lid, I'm gonna move over to the Surf palette. I'm gonna take the sandy color on one of my favorite, all-time favorite eyeshadow brushes. This is the Miss Shady Lady. I'm gonna pick up some of the sandy color and I'm gonna press it from my outside corner 2/3 of the way, just leaving a little area blank. Then I'm gonna flip the brush over and pick up the light golden tone, and that's what I'm gonna put in that blank area. And I'm gonna make sure to blend it in a little bit to the sandy color and into that original white shimmer shade, just so that everything's very seamless. For liner today, I'm using this one from Marc Jacobs. It's the High Liner Matte Gel Eye Crayon in Earthquake. Thank you to everyone who recommended this to me. I think it is so good. So I'm gonna take it and smudge it at the base of my lash line, not trying to make it perfect because I think I'm gonna go over this with a little bit of eyeshadow. Then I just took an angle brush and I picked up some of the Plum Shadow from the Equinox trio, and I went right over where I applied that brown eyeliner. So very easy and subtle, but I think it's really pretty. Then I spritzed my face a couple times with the Wet n Wild setting spray and applied 2 coats of the Benefit Roller Lash. And I skipped curling my eyelashes and I kind of regret it, but I guess it's too late now. And then my current favorite lip product. These are the Smashbox Be Legendary Liquid Pigments, and these are my 2 most worn colors. Rose Before Bros, which is kind of a cringy name, but it's a beautiful color. And then today I'm wearing Mauve Wife. These are so pigmented and they're shiny without being too shiny. I think it's just enough that it makes your lips look really full, which I love. And they're very comfortable. Your lips don't even have to be in perfect condition to apply them, and they last for a really good amount of time. So absolutely loving these. So that is it for the 3 main things I wanted to touch on: the skincare stuff, the Fitglow, and then the Smashbox liquid pigments. That is everything I have to share with you, and I have lots more coming your way. I think the next video I need to do is some kind of favorites video, so I have more things to talk about. But when Nucia sent me the Pura stuff to test out, they also included 2 $25 gift cards for me to give away. I'm gonna make this so easy. All you have to do is be subscribed to my channel and leave in a comment down below what you would use the gift card for. Very quickly, these are my recommendations. The Fitglow eyeshadows, I think these are amazing. I think Equinox really could be used year round, especially as we're going into summer. I just think Surf is perfect for that. And then from Pura, I love the Countess Cleansing Nectar, which I talked about. And then, oh my word, this is their Overnight Watermelon Mask. And whenever I film that video, the favorites video, this is gonna be in there. It's not a mask that sets or dries down. I just kind of use it a couple times a week in place of my evening moisturizer. And then when I wake up the next day, my skin is incredibly soft. And the other thing I really like from Pura, and I'll definitely be purchasing myself, is the Petal Fudge Body Cream. My skin is so soft. This is not cheap, so I've been trying to ration it out. I'm getting really low, but it's a beautiful product. So those are my recommendations if you win the gift card. So just leave a comment down below what you would use it on. Super easy, but if you have any questions, you can leave those down below too, and I'll try to get back to you. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you again very soon.